Hello YouTube, welcome to the HK Cowboys channel. My name is KtheMagnificent, and today we are going to be discussing the following. Should you buy the Taken King DLC? Okay, so here's the deal. Since the announcement of the Taken King DLC and the hilarious, if not awful, marketing choices Bungie have made since, I have been in two minds about whether to get it or not. I figure others may be in the same boat, so I'm going to put forward my arguments both for and against to help work it out. Here frickin' goes! Let's start with the four arguments!
1! It's frickin' Destiny!
This is a ridiculous argument to start with, I am aware, but it's the one I have to. Because I've been playing Destiny since its release. I've done strike playlists for hours on end. I've kicked some serious noob ass in Crucible and Iron Banner. I've bitch-slapped Atheon, teabagged Croter, and made Skolas cry like a little girl. I have loved this game, and if you're watching this video, you've clearly loved it at some point too. Either that, or you're one of my older subscribers, desperately hoping I'm going to start doing GTA 5 content again, and, well, don't hold your breath. My point is, it's frickin' Destiny. Of course I should get it.
2! I can't think of a second one.
That's the sad truth, guys. I can't think of another argument besides, I love the game, but I think that reason alone is kind of huge, you know? So screw it. Let's go to the lengthy, arduous task of the against arguments!
Against!
1! Pricing!
There's been a lot of buzz around this issue, and it's probably the biggest reason a bunch of DE fans are like, you can take your king and shove it up your ass! But their arguments are mostly based on the stupidly cheap collector's edition for news and the fact that the standalone DLC costs like $40. But my biggest issue with it is from a UK perspective. $40 is, I'm sure, a pain. Now double it. That's essentially what the Brits would be paying for the same fucking content. That's absurd. That's ridiculous. That's insulting. That's the same price as the fucking game itself. Do you know what I could use for that £40? An entirely different game with actual content. Speaking of which...
2! Content!
Okay, so say I swallow my pride, and I fork out 40 fucking quid for the DLC. What am I getting for that? Well, the full details aren't out, but it seems that it'll be a few strikes, a raid, 3 new subclasses, as well as like 10 new story missions. Are we getting like a whole new planet or two to explore? No. We're getting a hive ship we can run around. Whoop-de-fucking do. Are we at least getting a whole new slew of bad guys to fight? No. We're getting reskinned versions of the same damn baddies. We'll get some story missions where it's go here, shoot this, and scan that, with some annoying voiceover. A raid that'll be some lazy puzzle game, followed by shooting some knight with wings in the ass. A few strikes, and honestly I couldn't even care less about that. And 3 subclasses, which admittedly do seem cool for the most part, but not for 40 quid. The House of Wolves had some good stuff. Prison of Elders is an awesome addition, but this is not enough content for such a high price tag.
3! Broken economic system issues! That's really hard to yell, and it's not as straight to the point as the other titles now, is it?
Okay, so one of Destiny's problems, and there's a lot to choose from, I know, is that the internal currency is all over the shop. When the game first came out, it was like, okay, cool, you've reached like level 20, now go grab some armor from the Vanguard and spend hours trying to get Ascendant shards to rank up with. Then the Vault of Glass was released, and suddenly you had 2 camps. You had people who loved the game and played it loads but didn't have enough friends to raid with, or you had people who did have enough friends and were swimming with Ascendant materials. You could still get them for public events and other stuff, but for the most part it was like, you know, you were screwed to get a lot of them if you didn't play VOG. And all of your legendary gear needed it, by the bucket load. Then the Dark Below came about, and the only way to get the 32 was to wear only raid gear and start collecting radiant material, a whole new type of currency to try and get. And again, don't have friends to raid with, tough shit. Then House of Wolves comes along and changes the game again. All of those shards and energy mean absolutely nothing, and all armor is leveled, and the only way to max out absolutely anything legendary is with Etheric Light. So unless you play a fuck ton of Iron Banner when it's in town, or you're able to destroy the level 34 PoE each time, you're essentially stuck. So now people are either in the friendless position of desperately hoping they'll get an Etheric Light from death-defyingly soloing the Nightfall, or people who have loads of buddies are able to repeatedly thrash Skolish and are swimming in Etheric Light that they don't even know what to do with. But as soon as the Taken King comes along, they'll have to change it again, because once again the system doesn't work, so it'll become Grinding Simulator 2015 again and again and again. This is something Destiny specifically has a problem with. GT Online is able to balance its internal economy by having the same level cap from the beginning and making money just as difficult to get for everybody. You either do the work or you pay real money to get more cash, but regardless of how you get the cash, it doesn't massively affect your abilities of playing against each other. It works. With the way Destiny is designed, that internal system will never work. TK won't change anything, and frankly, I'm tired of the grind.
Oh, Destiny is getting old.
This is more of a personal issue, but this may be affecting you as well. This game is grinding based, which means that sooner or later, you're gonna get tired. I love this game, but the people I play with constantly are getting new consoles, buying new games, and are frankly getting bored. The Taken King might pike their interest for a week or two, but after that it'll go back to being the pointless weekly time waster. Is that worth investing that much money in, considering you could just buy a new game for the same damn price? Now okay, this is my rambling over. I love this game, and I still don't know what I'm going to do about it. But there we are. So thanks for watching. Let us know in the comments if you're considering buying the Taken King and why. Like and subscribe if you're into that sort of thing, and we'll see you in the next video. Catch you on the flip! K out.